welcome at the bees at Buas. Last time I tried to make a video but the battery died, so another try. But it's starting to rain. I hope I can do a lot. If it's gonna rain, I shut down the camera. You see, we have two honey supers here, two honey supers there, three there. Just also for the space for the bees, so against swarming. So let's go into the hives and see what we hope to see, and that's honey. Maybe we can collect also some honey. We'll see if everything is kept, is dry and ready to be harvested. So let's dive in before the rain will really start. Let's get some gloves on. I always use gloves, I always use a suit. I know everyone on the Facebook videos without suits, without gloves, probably they're using some oil on their hands. Most of the time they got stung. They say that doesn't matter. Perfect for my hands and face will do matter. So I always use gloves, I always use my suit. So let's see. Dry. This is not kept, but I see it's not glistening, it's not it's dry, so it's not wet. A little bit wet from this side. So let's see what the other part is doing. This one, okay. This one is empty. Well, empty. They are busy with filling it up. Let's see what we have. Wet and wet. So my first reaction now is perfect. A lot of honey, but it's not kept. It's not dry. This is still wet. It's nectar, not yet not yet honey. Bees make it honey. It's not ready to eat, and if we put it in a jar, it can yeast. It will explode your jar because of everything happening with the nectar, not with the honey. So yeah, really good, really nice, good smell, nice, beautiful honey. And well, let's give it a week, maybe two, then this part is done. This part is honey. Maybe not all 10 frames, but at least 7, 8 frames are done. And they're really, so I need them to give them a little bit space there. So it's not raining yet. That's good, but today not really warm. It's 14 degrees Celsius, a little bit of rain, but it's the last day of rain. In a few days it's gonna be, hold your head, 31 degrees, 32, 35 I saw somewhere. That's really hot. So what do we need to do with this information we got from the weather? Well, there must be enough space for the bees. So this honey super is pretty empty. Not a lot of bees. Well, there are bees, but a lot of space for bees, so that's good. Good, enough space for the bees. They can collect. There's space to put it in. That's perfect for warm weather. They probably will go outside of the hive, and there will be there as a group hanging around to get some air, because it will be really warm in this hive. So let's see how's the brood chamber. The wind is gonna swell up. No idea how to say that in English, but the wind is coming. You can see this. Yes, I think so. Wind is coming. hard, so I hope my bees won't fly away. So what am I doing? Well, like almost every hive inspection, almost dropped it because of the wind. It's all wobbly. A normal hive inspection. Now, what's a normal hive inspection? With some extras. Is there cat brood? Is there open brood, larvae, and are there eggs? Well, those questions are already answered for yes. I saw this in those two. Eggs, larvae, capped brood. So eggs and larvae is open brood. Perfect. Perfect. This is a frame empty, so the queen can lay her eggs. I put this a little bit inside. So let's see what this one is doing. Hello. So there are eggs, also eggs. They're kept broods. Oh, this is a frame where the brood is a birth frame. All the bees will be born in a few days. And then it's empty. It will be cleaned by the bees who are born, which were born, and they have to clean their own cells and the cells of the other ones to help. And it's done for new larvae and eggs. This is also perfect, full of eggs, no problem. What's the extra thing I want to look? Well, I want to look on mites. Do I see mites? Do we have mites? I don't see mites. So that's a good sign. If they're really a big mite problem, you can see the mites sitting on the bees. And that's not what I can see right now. Large frame, and the extra thing I really want to know is, are they still wanting to swarm? I had a prevention for that. I made an artificial swarm a few weeks ago. And you see all the new frames are already full with nice broods. Beautiful. And also here, pretty nice. Good, no problem. Up, queen. Hello. There's the lady. Her Majesty. My queen. My queen. My queen. Beautiful. And the last one is also a little bit pollen. Really good for the bees. The pollen are going in the comb, and in the comb will get some enzymes, and they chew on the pollen and put it in the frames, and it's really important vitamins food for the bees. It's a paste, a dough what's becoming, and that's so incredible healthy for the bees, also for people. But the bees need it. So if we take it out, we make a ball or something from it. You can eat it, but probably the bees won't survive because they really need it. We don't. We eat a lot of crap. We can't survive. They can't use all that crap we use. So give it to the bees, please. Please. The right foods, really nice foods. No garbage food for the bees. Well, there was a good inspection. Good bees. The honey. This honey will be, well, 13. This is about 13, 14 kilos, maybe more. Maybe more. Oh, I forgot my registration. Maybe more. Really good hive. good hive today. They're sweet, they're nice. Nope, that's green, that's not good. I need my black. Here's my black. So, first time they were put here, they're really a bit anxious, they're really a bit, yeah, they were not really nice. So, I gave them the number 3 for being nice, and now they're getting number 4 being nice, and that's the biggest number I can give. So really nice hive, nice bees, perfect. I do some registration in my app with this card, and then we go to the next hive. See you soon. So let's start again the middle hive. I tried to film, but before I push the button it started to rain. Now it's dry again. So let's see in this third hive what we have. That's perfect honey. This is perfect, 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 perfect. Let's say perfect capped honey. All capped, beautiful honey. We're gonna harvest this. I'm gonna do that without the camera. See you back, because there's a lot of work and I need space. See you. So I'm back. I harvest not all the 10 frames. I harvest 6 frames because the other 4 were just wet like this. They're not ready yet. Why do I not wait? Well, like I said by the last hive, it's gonna get warm this week, and with the warmth they need space, and I think they're gonna collect a lot of honey or nectar. They're gonna make honey of it, and so getting those 6 frames out, and the middle super, that one was here, is really full, so that one goes on top. The other super, this one just stays at the bottom, and the top one goes to the middle, so they have enough space for the collecting of nectar, putting it in the frames, making honey. And with coming warmth of 30 degrees, that's perfect. Look at this perfect frame. Beautiful capped brood. Happy with that. I don't see problems really quickly, so it looks like this is again perfect. Put this frame, beautiful, beautiful capped brood here, so it can't wobbly with the wind. So this is good. Nice capped brood. Let's go to the other one. Some play cups, play cells from the bees. There is a lot of pollen between the cells, that's no problem. There are larvae between the cells, perfect. No signs of swarming. We already made an artificial swarm. The middle hive have some swarm feeling, so just made an. Next week when we're here, I have some stuff to get those 2 frames out, or maybe using a technique where we put the queen aside in a frame where she can only be in that frame, put her in jail. That's another possibility. I will think about that. And this is great. If you want to do something with the bees, with artificial swarms or something, this is the weeks to do that. Maybe the first 2 weeks from July, and then we have to stop that because the bees are getting into the mode to winter, and they need all those winter bees. So making artificial swarms, not really good. So if we want to do something, these are the weeks to do that. That's why I'm looking for mites. That's why I'm looking for swarm signals. I'm not even looking for the queen here. That's no problem. Oh, there she is. When you say it, you already saw her at the back. Here she is, number 2. It's number 2. Look at that queen. Beautiful. Nice looking queen. So put her back carefully to the side. Put the frames back here. Ah! I want that caproot back where it came from. This is again a beautiful hive. The first one, beautiful hive. The middle one, good hive, but sticking in those swarm feelings, that's not good. So we have to get it out so we can also, like some other locations, can skip some weeks and leave the bees alone. That's really good. So have them just being on themselves. No swarm problems anymore. Just getting honey, just surviving. And wow, this is a really big much. Wow. Oh, like I said, the top one is now in the middle with 6 new frames. The middle is above with a lot of honey. That's why it's so heavy, and I have to lift it again because of the lock was between those things, and the wind is harder now. I feel again some rain, so I'm going to say goodbye. See you next time at Buas Bees, and look at bijenhuren.nl. You can see all the videos. Goodbye.